This is the behind the scenes for this video on the main channel, so if you haven't already seen it, I recommend you go watch that first. Everything about this mod is broken. I just did a great job hiding it. I am sorry that this video is a little late. Welcome to Behind the Z, where we talk about the behind the scenes for all of the mods that you see on the main channel. Today, we are of course checking out the Savager, which may have looked good, but it's far from it. There were a lot of issues in development. I'll probably show some of the bloopers at some point in this video. But right off the bat, you'll notice that the movement is very choppy. We used an animation framework for this that just wasn't reliable. I'm not going to name any names, but we definitely won't be using that again. Welcome to Blockbench. If you don't know, this is the software that we use to design assets, models, and also animate them as well. This is the Savager in a way we've never truly seen before, but I figured I'd give you a taste of how these were animated. This was actually done by Endergy, who you may know is a very, very long-time friend of the channel. He's helped me with so many ideas. In fact, this whole idea came about in a call. Him and I both prepared the concept, and it took a lot of work. The animations are very smooth, but the problem is that some of them are a little long, and the way they connect together using the framework we made, well, it just didn't work out the greatest. So there were a lot of bugs, and I'm going to try and show you some of them, but I mean, hey, Endergy did a great job animating and modeling this bad boy, so yeah. And of course, a bonus treat. This is the Yeti, which was designed by Mod Sully, of course, for the Yeti video. I actually made the animations for that, though, and I'm really proud of how they came together. But you'll notice there's two animations. There's one where it actually throws the snowball, and then the other, which basically is it preparing. I just need to reset it. So it launches up, and then, of course, this animation, it throws it. I love it. It's so awesome. I love animating these mobs. They're probably the best part of everything. Okay, what do you say we take a look at the first iteration of this mod, and maybe then you'll see exactly why it was so troublesome. Okay, welcome to the same setup for the fight sequence in the main video, but this time using the first iteration of the mod. It was buggy with the late iteration, but I mean, literally this is going to be, it's gone. I can't make it up. It actually just disappeared. Okay. Also, side note, the way that I made the whole sequence work, where it didn't activate until I was running, was a command block. So, yeah, I used to deal with command blocks a lot in the early days of videos, and they are very valuable tools for video production. So in this case, once I got close enough, it reset the no AI for the mob, and it was good. And also, the rain was perfectly timed. Oh, it was so good. Okay, thankfully, I've got multiple worlds. We could try that again. So, okay, wait. All right, there we go. So, we're just going to run in. I'm going to go in survival mode. And you will see exactly why. Yep. Animation was really the only difficulty. I mean, the AI itself was pretty solid right from... Yeah, well, maybe not. The animations are very broken. Everything about it is just super broken. I know some of you might think, wow, that still looks amazing. But, I mean, no. We are very, very picky on this channel, and we always make sure that everything is top quality, but sometimes we miss the mark, and it is hilarious. This was also a much stronger version of the mob. Like, I'm curious to see exactly how many iron golems this would take. Hang on. Okay, so I'm going to actually spawn in a couple of iron golems, because genuinely, I believe that it will take more than one to fix this, or to take this guy down. Like I said, it's a much stronger version, as you could see here. Yep, well, okay, maybe not. It's still the same issue. The main problem is that the Savager just can't reach the Iron Golem, so yeah, it's very difficult to make a working boss in Minecraft, but again, my videos are just hypothetical and just for example, so they don't have to be perfect, but this was a little too broken for my liking. Now, the way that we do things around here are sometimes very unique, and in this case, this is a Ravager. As you know, we obviously explored the Ravager, we can tame it, and it's awesome. This, of course, is the Savager. Now, what you may not have known is that this isn't just a model of a character on top of an existing Ravager. This is an entire model. So, in this case, this technically isn't even a real Ravager. It's very strange. In fact, you can kind of see the Ravager has unique movement, whereas this one doesn't. And they're also a little bit smaller. So, the Savager has a unique version of the Ravager. So, yeah. Now, I gotta give a quick shout out to everybody that worked on this mod. Obviously, like I said, Endergy and I kind of conceptualized the whole thing. He also designed the assets. But Onyx Knight, who's a new developer for the channel, helped with majority of the mod. And then Ocelot, who has been developing for a while, has come in and kind of fixed it up kind of last minute. So it was a really big collaborative effort to make this work, and honestly, Onyx really knocked it out of the park with the dyeing, because originally the plan was that it would only support the 16 colors, but now, as you can see, you can mix and match different colors so that you can get basically any color you want. I absolutely love this. I think more customization for pets is just such an amazing feature. Obviously, this is similar to collars with wolves, but I don't know, it's so cool. The concept of painting it as a war paint, oh, it's so cool. I love it. The only thing is that some colors just, you know, they don't look that fantastic. But I mean, come on, this is a beautiful, beautiful mob. Also, as a side note, the Ravager was supposed to have a couple more features. It wasn't originally supposed to just be a war-painted Ravager with a saddle on it that can charge up. We actually had a couple of features that were scrapped because of the amount of time this actually took. I think we worked on this for about 3 weeks. But that being said, the idea that I personally had that I really, really liked was that you could actually add a double chest storage onto the Ravager. So you would see 2 chests on each side, similar to how the donkeys can have chest storage. You would also be able to fit another entity on top of the Ravager so that you could use it to move and basically move a lot of adventurous loot from one place to another. Something that we kind of don't really have in Minecraft. It's pretty hard to manage resources until you have, like, you know, massive hopper links and all that kind of stuff. But even then, it's very, very difficult to do at long distances. So something like this would have been really cool. But again, sometimes we just run out of time. And since this already took 3 weeks and everyone was kind of tired of working on it, yeah, it was just kind of passed up, but that's okay. At least you know about it. Now, I do have a blooper to show. It's really nothing special, but I just want to give you an idea of, like, what it's like to make these videos, because it doesn't always just go smooth, you know? A lot of people used to say my videos felt scripted. They're not at all. I just can maybe act like they are. I'm good at covering it up, but yeah, this isn't really anything crazy, but here is a blooper. Ho ho ho! This is going to be quite the challenge. This is the Savager, and as you can see, it is a gigantic pillager riding. What is it doing? Like, okay, this is one for the behind the scenes. Oh, now you decide to work. Okay. So, yeah, I could probably ramble on, and honestly, I might, just for a moment. Look, I really appreciate everybody for watching this channel. We've actually been growing pretty quickly here on this 3rd channel. You know, the second is my Systemsies Workshop. I have too many channels. Oh, God, I really do. But I really, really enjoy having a platform to just kind of ramble. I know that that's kind of what this whole channel is all about, so you guys seem to like it. I saw some comments. People were saying they really enjoy just hearing me talk, which is creepy. But I understand it. I'm glad that you'll listen. There are a lot of really cool things that you just don't get to see because we cut them out of the main video. So it's really cool to kind of let them shine here, even if they are broken bugs. Now, that being said, this will not be available for download. I know, I can hear you crying, but here's why. I've already shown you a couple reasons, but there are so many reasons that this mob just will not work properly in a normal vanilla world. In fact, I know I said we updated pillager raids, but we didn't. We didn't actually change anything with them. It was all just the mob, and I actually spawned that in manually, as you probably guessed. But of course, I mean, we've come a long way. We used to use armor stands and just, you know, do that kind of stuff, and then actually animate them with command blocks. So to think we came from this to this, working models, I mean, hey, I think we're doing pretty good. All of this is hypothetical anyways. I don't think anyone's expecting anything that actually works. But there are some mean people. Look, I know you want the mobs and the mods. I don't know why I keep saying mobs. But I'm not in the business of making mods. I couldn't update them. I'm in the business of making cool ideas. So, yeah. Okay, bye!